Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Saturday, November 11th, 2023, and I'm here to do a collective read for you guys. This is Remembrance Day. Sending everybody that's in service a lot of love. May you stay safe. Thank you for your service. I'm truly grateful. Past, present, and future. It's not easy doing what you guys do. I hope you guys have a great weekend, by the way. So, let's start. Let's say, should I skip this spiel this morning? I think I should. I get the feeling that Spirit's raring to go with whatever message this is. You do know that I don't use the signs and genders, right? So it's just for the newbies. It's all energy anyways, okay? So fit yourself where you belong in this reading, okay? You'll know if it's your reading by the description of the characters in the storyline. Okay? You can also switch the genders and the roles if need be. Just remember, it's a general read. Not every read's going to be for you, all right? Please, if you would mind, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Please join this beautiful soul tribe. I'd be truly honored. For the ones who have stuck by me, I'm truly grateful. Thank you. To each and every one of you, I love you. Let's see what Spirit has, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. What's the message for the collective for today? What would you like to discuss for today, please? What is the message? Whoa. The Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. That's come out a few times this week. Six is the Lovers. It's a card of consequences. It's a card of choices. There's always cause and effect to whatever choice we make. Unfortunately, with this card, it doesn't matter whether it's in the upright or in the reverse. There's always somebody who's going to get hurt by whatever choices you make, okay? Even if you don't want to hurt people, sometimes you do, all right? It's life, and I'm picking up somebody that's very, they feel very entitled, and they feel that people should do stuff to make them happy, to not put them out, you know what I mean? They don't want to be out of anything. Time, money, energy. They don't want to be the last one at the end of the line. They always want to be first, and they don't understand why you're making a decision about whatever situation, and they're losing out, or they're not getting what they want. They don't understand why you're doing this. They think it's an affront. They think you're this is against them, but you're leading your own life. You're making these decisions for the betterment of you. And that's the way we should be, right? In the dark aspect, you could have been in a third-party situation. Somebody could have placed you there. You used your higher wisdom. You made sound choices. There could be a parting of ways with a partner. They could be karmic, right? It's a one-sided deal. If not, this is a contract. 3D, 5D, doesn't matter, or both. And in the reverse is a breach of contract. False contract, right? It's a one-sided deal, and there's consequences. So that's in the overarching energy. Underlying energy is bottom of the deck. The eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarity. We got this yesterday, and I did shuffle. I do clear my cards. I do cleanse them as well. So 25 is the Chariot. Moving forward, overcoming. So keep positive, okay? You're positive. Keep positive that you will gain clarity, or keep positive you have gained clarity. You're able to move forward here. Maybe you waited a long time. This is universally driven, by the way. It's going to bring back balance to your world. You could be moving and or traveling. In the dark aspect, somebody's been stopped. They're trying to stop you. Something's not going anywhere. There's no structure, discipline, or direction. They don't want to take accountability. Could it be a car accident? Doesn't have to be. We'll see which way it goes. But you're getting some material wealth and true prosperity coming towards you, just like the Chariot coming towards you. It's meant to be. It is universally driven. You might have to travel for this and or move. Maybe it's a job. Who knows? You made a decision here. We have the Desert Prince, survival, false promises, 19. 19 is the Sun in Tarot. There's illumination upon a situation. Somebody's used to living in survival mode. When you've been raised in chaos, in dysfunction, you base your life on survival mode, right? That's how you live, compared to somebody that was raised with love and learning and teaching, right? It's two totally different kinds of persons or people. So somebody was always in survival mode. They always had to get theirs before somebody else, like I said. False promises, no follow through, right? 1 and 9 is a 10. It's a wheel of fortune, gold digger, cloud chaser. There's change, though. The universe, this is fortunate for you. The universe has got your back. You're closing out some past cycles to begin new ones. Somebody doesn't like it, right? Because it's all falling back on them. They're getting some karma. I heard it's like the floodgates. Somebody was doing stuff they shouldn't have been doing for a long time, hurting many, many people, thought they would get away with it. And now it's here, okay? The divine has been stockpiling the karma and is ready to unleash, or has been unleashed. Take it as applies, okay? They're getting some karma. You're getting some dharma, they're getting some karma. Yo. Always treat people kindly. Always do your best. I mean, we do screw up. We do make mistakes. We do hurt people, like I said at the beginning. Our decisions, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like our decisions. They'll get hurt. But you have to be strong enough to say no. You have to be strong enough to say, this is my life. I choose the direction it goes. We do outgrow people, family, love, friends, right? We don't always grow at the same pace. So this is what happens if it's a relationship or even a job, you outgrow it, you know? If you don't outgrow things, then you're not evolving. Then you're stagnant. Point blank. I've known people who have not changed their lifestyles. They have not elevated. They have not evolved. They're still living the same way they were living 30 years ago. The same mindset, the same habits, the same everything. And they wonder why their life is not progressing. Why, oh, I'm a good person. Why isn't things working out? Because you're not doing that shadow work. You're not exploring who you are. And it's no shade on people who don't. But you have to be made aware that you need to do this in order to be in a position to receive your blessings. Do you understand what I'm saying? Diamond Dreamer 6, why is this here, please? You could have been thrown in a multi-party situation. You made your decision. I'm outie. Diamond Dreamer. Wow, somebody doesn't want this out. That's just too bad. Why is this here? Diamond Dreamer 6 Spirit. Thank you. Fated to suffer 25 yet again. Okay, so 25, look up that number, the meaning, the angel numbers. 7, moving forward. Somebody's out of control. They were tempting people, poisoning people with slander, defamation, tempting them with sex possibly. They're working out of their shadow side, like I said, in the dark. They could be totally consumed by the dark. Who knows? They could have been selling dope, offering, minors. It looks like a minor, a young person. Alcohol, drugs. Doesn't have to be minors. Could be anybody. They've been stopped. They're out of control. They don't want to take accountability, but this is going to be radical acceptance. Okay? They weren't able to accept taking accountability in the past. They can't accept somebody doing better than them. They can't accept. This is unacceptable. That's what I'm picking up. Well, you know what? Give your head a shake. There's always bigger, better, more beautiful, more handsome, more rich, you know what I mean? More deserving. Obviously, this person's not deserving. So they called in a storm. 30. It boils down to a 3. You could be dealing with a mother, a pregnancy, a baby mama. Doesn't have to be. It could be a male in this energy, Empress energy. It means that you're creative and you're artistic and you're a philanthropist. You care about nature, you care about animals, you care about the world and humanity. But somebody called in a storm. In the reverse, the Empress is chaotic energy. They're self-serving, self-absorbed, okay? They can be very promiscuous. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're possessive. They're hard energy to deal with. Them, and only them. Mine. I keep hearing, right? If it's a mother figure or a parental figure, let's just say, they're neglectful. They're not very good at, housekeeping, mothering. You know what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be a female. I mean, it could be a male that's not very good at housekeeping, not very good at taking care of kids or the elderly. They're not very nurturing. Fragmentation 27. That's the Hermit 9. Could be an investigation going on. Somebody's hiding, cloaking in the reverse. They don't want to be seen. They're hiding from the public, maybe. Again, working out of their shadow in the dark, right? Why am I picking up streetwalker or drug dealers? Somebody hanging around alleyways and stuff. I don't know. Fragmentation, it could indicate that somebody's stories are fragmented. Something's not making sense. If something doesn't make sense, there's a lie in there somewhere. Somebody's hiding stuff, right? but it could be a fragmented mind. Somebody's life is fragmented. It looks like devil horns, right? A lot of lies, illusions. Maybe they were playing with magic. Take it as it applies. It stands to reason if you play with magic too much and, you hit upon the right ones or the wrong ones, depending on which side of the fence you're sitting on, it's going to go back to you. Eventually it's going to affect this person's mentals, and or if they're doing drugs and alcohol at the same time. Yeah, that's not a good mix. You don't want to listen. I'm picking up somebody thinks they know it all. Well, congratulations. If that's how you feel and that's what you think. I'm sure you know a lot, but you don't know everything. And this is proving that you don't know everything. If you got to work out of the dark, out of the shadows, you don't know everything. Diamond Dreamers say, so they're trying to make money off of you, make money through vice of one vice or another. Yeah, Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand in gambling. Could be a gambling addiction. Hand of Cards, if somebody's not showing their hand, or maybe you're not showing them your hand. Very strategic, somebody here. Options. Somebody might have options with people. They look at you like an option. I don't think so. If somebody looks at you like, or treats you like an option, that's your cue to go. Don't have to listen to me, though, okay? You have to search your own soul. Not showing hand in gambling. They took a huge gamble and they lost. Ace of Spades is the Ace of Swords. That's that ace, the Sword of Truth, pardon me. Right? Archangel Michael's sword. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, and a soul contract. So somebody got in between a soul contract. That's a no-no. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. So you made the decision to be good to you, to heal, to follow your own heart, right? You're making some healthy choices. Somebody doesn't like that. Because you're obviously happier without them. Whether it's family, friend, or love. You're showing up in the world doing better, and they're not. And how dare you? That's embarrassing. That's, you're making me look bad. You make me look like a fool. That's what I heard that last night, too. Somebody saying that they're making me look like a fool. No. If you're doing stuff like this, you made yourself look like a fool. No one else, okay? Don't victim blame. Not that these people are victims, but, whoever this is obviously targeted somebody for money, trying to get something from this person. Money, clout, I don't know. You got mommy issues, I just heard. Diamond, no, they have addictions, okay? They could have accused you of having addictions and you don't. The Diamond Dreamer 6, Fated to Suffer 25, and Hand of Cards. Yeah, discard. Somebody's feeling discarded, or they did this to you. You were very loyal. They're realizing they discarded the loyal one, maybe. Epiphanies abound, right? That sucks when you realize how wrong you were. You listen to other people's stories. That's what I heard. So this person listened to other people's stories about you. Whether it's love, friend, I don't know. And they believed them. They didn't do their own homework. Something to do with hygiene, whether it's physical or spiritual. Keep that up, please. Someone wants to negotiate with you. They're lonely. They have an STD. Wow, that could be not just a sexually transmitted disease. It could be a sexually transmitted demon. Energy transfer is real, so be very careful. Do not allow anybody, just anyone, to touch you. You're dealing with family here. You've leveled up, and maybe they don't like it. Why people don't like it when people elevate, family and friends, is because you're not elevating at the same rate. You're not on the same frequency any longer. And they profited. They gained something from your brokenness. And they don't want you leveling up, because then they lose. They don't even know why they're doing what they're doing, okay? It's really a subconscious thing. They're panicking. Oh, so you think you're better than me now. You know what I mean? So they take it as an affront. And they're projecting. So somebody was love bombing you, or they want to come through and love bomb you because they're homeless. This could be a hobosexual looking for a place to stay during the cold months. Funeral, if you've lost somebody, my condolences. Or this is the end of something, or it's their funeral. They're trying to exploit somebody, or they exploit, I don't know. There was a funeral and they used it as a reason to exploit people. Take it as it applies. Co-worker, intimidate. They're in debt. They're in a lot of pain, or they caused a lot of pain. They have obsessions here. They're obsessed with you and your life purpose. They want to know what your life purpose is, or I don't know how you got onto your North Node. That's something that's individual. That's called evolving. That's called ascending. Everybody's different. There's no one surefire way of getting on your North Node. You have to do the work. That's plain and simple. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Something's out of control. Discrimination, accusations, something about a birth, or you're birthing a new idea or concept or business. So you're very healthy here. So there's something about a side piece, travel, and somebody's very rude. They treated you in a very rude, yeah, they're childish and immature. Keep that shit over there. You know? It's not, what kills me is not everybody had the best upbringing or role models in life, but you get to be an adult, you get to an age where you know right from wrong. You know what's rude and what's not. You know what's manners and what's not, what's rude. I used to say to my kid when he was little, and he, if he didn't mind his manners, I'd always tell him, where's your manners? Slip them in your pocket now? Take it out of your pocket, use your manners. I always asked him, always expected him to say please and thank you, never to mouth off, never to be rude. Just the basic concepts. Some people weren't raised that way. But they are of an age where they know how to conduct themselves, or they should know. And if they don't, then it's on them. Okay? You can't blame your parents for everything. Eventually, you're going to have to take accountability. I'm sorry for schooling people out there, but I find a lot of people are rude. More so today than ever. There's no excuse for it. And then the minute they perceive you as being rude to them by saying no, you know what I mean, or taking offense to their rudeness, they cry foul. It's just a wicked world right now. They want to fight afterwards. These people think they're important if you fight with them. They're taking your energy, your time. They love it. Diamond Dreamer. And then they turn around and say, you did it to them, right? I don't know why they treated me that way. I didn't do anything. Yeah, okay, right. Diamond Dreamer 6. Fated to suffer 25. Hand of cards and discard. Throw those cards away. Discards. Aren't there games out there where they have cards? It's a game. It's a play with your friends where there's just cards with discs on them. You're dissing people. Or you have to come up with discs. I don't know. Take it as it applies. Maybe it's a new concept. Maybe somebody should make that. Oops, I should keep my mouth shut. Your mama. Or your mama jokes. Diamond Dreamer 6. Fated to suffer 25. Hand of cards and discards. Somebody's speaking some truth. Cutting people out. Or maybe you need to. Maybe somebody needs to see a therapist. A doctor. Get a lawyer, maybe. Queen of Wands. Male or female doesn't matter. Somebody's very independent. They go their own way. Don't tell this person about themselves. They'll tell you about you. They're fierce. They're feisty. They're a warrior. They're divinely protected with that black cat. And they have power in their hands. And they do not abuse that power. This is a leader, male or female, okay? Very confident, by the way. And some people don't like that because they have low self-esteem. So it rubs them the wrong way. They see within you something that's lacking in them, and they say, oh, that's not confidence, that's ego. No, there's a difference between ego and confidence. Please do your homework, right? For those people who say that. Only an insecure person would say that about a confident person. Oh, it's a backfire. 8 of Wands in reverse. Bad news. You're not talking to somebody, they can't move forward, there's no communication. It's bad news. Backfire. Oof, magic. Here we go. A lot of lies, illusions, deception, manipulation, out of control, corrupt. Somebody was two-faced, okay? It's out of control. Okay, what? Yeah, heartless and cruel. They don't want you having love, new love, true love. They don't want you having self-love. This is heartless and cruel, no compassion. Could have lost their soul. They don't want you having wish fulfillment. How dare you be wish fulfillment or receive wish fulfillment? Somebody's not happy. They're very, very thirsty. They betrayed you. This is a harsh and painful end for them. This could be, yeah, they've been stopped. Something's stopping here. So if they sent anything your way, it went back to them. It could be a near-death experience, or maybe it took them out. Okay, no, I'm not making fun of this. No, I'm not happy about it. So keep your comments to yourself, please. It's sad. Why go that route? You're only hurting yourself. Oh, yeah, this is Page of Cups in the upright. Now they want to apologize, or they did it to a child. A young person. Doesn't have to be a child. It could be a young adult. You're moving forward, or somebody was flirting with you. They don't want you having love, so they said, God. Yeah, they strategize. They're praying. That's funny. I play with dark magic and you pray. They're contemplating. They're strategizing. You're unbothered. You're moving forward here. You're sweet and kind. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're very innocent, maybe. They hit upon an innocent person. Somebody that's healed. Or this propelled your healing. Yeah, somebody's a narcissist or worse, sociopath or psychopath. They're watching to see if the magic's taken hold. Maybe they're so enamored by watching you and wishing you ill will, they didn't notice it. It went back on them. They're watching to see if you got sick. Or watching to see if maybe one of your children got sick. Take it as a prize. Yeah, this is somebody out of control for sure. Emperor in reverse. They are out of control. They're enamored with power and control. They're a control freak, power hungry, bending to public pressure, more concerned with their image and what money can buy, and garnering favors and clout from people in high places. Right? This is not a leader at all. It's a tyrant. Huge ego, very arrogant. Yeah, they could have lost a child themselves because of this. This is a lot of trauma. A lot of childhood trauma they went through. Maybe that's why they do what they do. Hurt people, but it's no excuse. They caused a lot of trauma in your life. You're not going back to them. You're not reconciling whomever this is, male or female, by the way. They're out of control. You're not reconciling. You're not living in the past anymore. They were giving out some misinformation about you, misleading information. They're playing a lot of mind games and mind fuckery here, okay? You got a gang of people to do this, to try to traumatize you mentally, emotionally, psychologically. But you didn't engage. They were playing games. You walked away with your head held high. You picked your battles wisely. You took the high road, and they didn't. Now they're stuck fighting and bickering and finger pointing with one another. Because somebody, or maybe a few people, lost somebody close to them. It doesn't have to be children. It could be anybody close to them that they loved and cared for. This is heartless and cruel, okay? They've got nothing but bad memories now. Or they inflicted bad memories on you. You're not going back there. They don't want this conflict here. They want to put this behind them now. Yeah, they want to end this cycle. They got a lot of burdens. They want to put these burdens down. Or somebody in this group or the whole group is going to put these burdens down. Or they see that you're unburdened by their magic, by their games. You ended the cycle maybe a long time ago and it's just catching up to them now. I don't know. They're so head up their ass so much that they didn't even bother to notice that this cycle's over. You know what I mean? You're unaffected. You're unfazed, I heard. 6 of Cups. Here you go. They want to come back to you, or they were doing this to get you to come back to them. They're not happy. They're pretending they're happy, possibly. This group is cutting their losses here. That's what it is. They're not happy. They're cutting their losses here. Okay? They've gathered some information. Maybe listening to tarot. That could be listening to tarot or doing tarot. There's a payment coming in. Yeah. Maybe you're a tarot reader. If you're an entrepreneur, you started over here. It don't have to be tarot reader, but you could be an entrepreneur, male or female. You're single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. You don't need anybody in your world. There could be an offer coming in. It's going to be a new beginning. It's going to start off slow. It's going to be very practical. But there's one pentacle with 9. With this offer, it's going to bring the 10 of Pentacles towards you. They know. They want a new beginning with you. Because they want stability. That's what it is. Sorry, it took me a while to get there. It's very early in the morning. Yes, I changed the schedule. The Divine asked me to switch it around for very good reasons. To reach certain people, I suppose, at a certain time. Only he knows. So 8 of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles in the upright. They have to pay for something. Oh. Gathering some information. Somebody's not renting space in your head. So you've let this go. You're unfazed. You are free. They want to be free. You're unbound. Maybe they paid to bind you and they're bound. You're unbound here. You're not worried. Yeah, it didn't work. Whatever they tried, it didn't work. 8-8. Abundance is near. They're losing their money. Abundance is near. Or somebody's learning something that somebody got let go at work. They lost their job. They didn't put the effort in. They didn't want to, maybe. They didn't want to put the work into themselves, possibly. You know, do that self-work. Master themselves. Master their craft. They didn't want to. You could be a tarot reader and somebody's trying to get you off your platform, if you have one. They don't want you spreading truth. Well, that's their problem. Their problem's not with you. Their problem's with the Divine. Because if you're in service to the Divine, that's a now. You know what I mean? That's why you're so unfazed. Because vengeance is his. You don't need to take vengeance. You just laugh at it and move on. Shake it off, like Taylor Swift says. I should post that song. It's good to get that beat going, right? It raises your vibrations. That's why I do post a lot of things that make you feel good or bad. You bring these feelings to the surface, and it doesn't affect everybody the same way, but certain things do hit home. Why I post these memes, how I come across those memes, if you ask. A lot of people have asked me in the past, because I used to do this on Facebook. This is nothing new to me. They bring me the memes, believe it or not, okay? And I do make some of them, but for the most part, they bring me the memes. Just so you know. I do work very closely with the angels, so, or they work with me, let's say. I have a story to tell you about that, by the way. I went a couple of years back with my sister and her sister, I guess. She's more of a sister to her than I am, I guess. But anyways, we went to go see mediums, you know, one night at this spiritualist store. I didn't know who was going to be there. You know, I don't hang out there, blah, blah, blah. And this was right after my quote-unquote inauguration type of thing and getting to know the angels and ascending. We go there, and one of the mediums, they don't speak to just, you know, they only speak to archangels. That's their specialty. And I went, oh, all right. Because at that time I was working closely with Archangel Uriel. So the the dim lights, the show begins. He was the last medium to take the stand. So it's dark. The candles are going. I'm sitting there with my sister and her friend. And his eyes were closed. All of a sudden, his head was down. He looks. His head goes up, and really quickly, he zones in right on me, eyes wide. And my sister goes, "Fuck! I knew it." Yep. He obviously knew I had a connection as well. And he gave me, he came right over and gave me a reading. It's really weird. I don't know why I'm saying this. Somebody needs to hear it. I don't know. Maybe believe. Maybe they don't believe. Maybe they're questioning. And that's okay too if you don't believe or you have doubts. But don't dismiss it if you have doubts. Explore it. Try communicating with them. Read up on them. You know, don't dismiss it though. Have an open mind. 8 of Swords, yeah. This is, they're losing work here. They didn't put the effort into a relationship, a business, some sort of stability. Something didn't work. They got let go at work for partying too much. If they lose their job, I don't know. If they wanted you to lose your job, they were going to celebrate it. They would have celebrated your fear, you know, a nightmare. I don't know, you're too stable. Maybe they tried to say you were crazy. 9 of Swords in reverse. But this is a nightmare for them. You're stable and secure. Maybe they're realizing you're a twin. They didn't put the effort in. Now they want to rationalize and justify what they've done. Yeah, they lied, cheated, and or stole. That's why they're really going through it mentally. Ooh, could be family discord. Family discord. They're losing everything. Long-term stability, long-term relationships, or they didn't want long-term with you. They were only, leading you on, and or this is a large amount of money that's gone missing here. Could be an inheritance and life insurance. Yes, I'm talking about the inheritance again. Okay. Yeah, there's truth and clarity here. Bringing the illumination to a situation, or it could be a paternity situation. This is test results. This is proof and evidence. You're very balanced here. They want to invest. So somebody wants to invest in you or reinvest in you. You're an earth angel. You have a high spiritual ranking. You're very balanced. You're inspirational, divinely protected and guided. You could be a guide, a teacher, whatnot. You transmute the dark energies. They underestimated you, obviously. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You're planting seeds and they're growing. You're healing. You're helping people heal. That is also, the sun is also, this is the best card in the deck, but it's also source. It's also the divine. They're hiding and cloaking here. They got a lot of pressure on their back, so they're hiding the fact that they're the ones that put the pressure on your back. Maybe the effect is your money, your job, your status. Take it as applies, okay? You're very moderate, though. You everything in moderation. You're very balanced. This is a karmic soulmate connection. Now they want to reconcile. Not that they broke up with a karmic. Take it as applies. But you don't trust this person. Yeah, truth. You don't trust them. Truths come out. This could be Archangel Michael. Could be law and order. Could be professionals left out in the cold at a loss and at a lack. Somebody's confidence got shattered here. This could be a professional. Could be anybody, okay? But truth. Very strategic, very discerning, very mature and experienced. They see that somebody got left out. This is a false contract. Left out of a false contract. Somebody, it could be this inheritance thing again, reconstituting an already written will. That's my story. So somebody's realizing that somebody's name was excised. So somebody's scared. Wanting power and control here. They had no integrity, loyalty, and honesty. Too bad for you. Yeah. Maybe they said they gave you the money. They didn't. You are a blessing, though, okay? You're stable and secure. Whatever. Aces in the upright are gifts from the divine. You are a blessing. They want power and control over your blessing, over your value. This is an offer coming in. They're trying to block this money from coming towards you. They want you really hurt. They want you homeless. They want you groveling on your knees. They're trying to block your abundance, your gifts. If spiritual gifts are trying to block it, yeah, block it. Like I said, Nine of Wands in the upright. Or maybe now their money's being blocked. Frozen assets. You know what I'm saying? The police came in or some sort of authority figure came in. Could be somebody dealing with institutions. You overcame and you persevered, by the way, and you put up some fierce boundaries. They cannot get to them. If they're trying to hack your electronics, they can't. This is a crime. They abused you. They were really reckless. They brought others into danger. This is an injustice. Yeah, they don't want to let go of this. They didn't foresee this, that they can't take you out, and or this has been a long time coming. It's getting old. It's a deep and permanent, profound ending for them. They're not willing to change, possibly. And that's their problem. It's not yours. Don't make it your problem. Yeah. They're very disrespectful and lazy. Maybe this is somebody close to you that you were always there to help them whenever you needed help. They were never there for you. Just a side note. This is a false contract, broken contract, ending a collaboration, right? Knight of Pentacles. They have to take accountability. This has been going on for a long time. Somebody's speaking some truth. We have counterparts, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries and cutting these people out. Could be law and order. Could be doctors. Could be you. Could be anybody, male or female. You know they were trying to scam you. You know they were doing magic against you. You know they were having casual hookups. They're insincere. They smile in your face and lie through their teeth. Broken promises, no follow through. There's no love in that cup. It is reversed. Okay? Love bomber. They go hard. They come at you really hard until they get what they want, and then they're gone. That's how they made their money. King of Pentacles, right? Yeah, they try to scam people and then make themselves look better. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Or this could be you. The Ten of Pentacles, you're very grounded. You're generous. You're hardworking. You're stable and secure and successful. You're committed to whatever you work in. You were giving and receiving with others, prioritizing others. You were very generous with this person. They could have been doing some spells for you to be generous with them. Just hand over your money. But the scales are here. Something's got to be balanced. It's got to be a balanced, an equal give and take. Ooh, they were giving and receiving with prostitutes. They're trying to balance something out because they maybe did some black magic here. Somebody's jealous and very angry. Hot-headed. Could be forceful. Could be, physical. This person's not independent at all. They use their sexual wiles to get what they want. Whether they're in a committed relationship or not. They don't know their value and their worth. They have no integrity, loyalty, and honesty. Maybe they lied, got a jealousy, and said this was you. You're the whore. You're the one doing black magic. You're the one that's irresponsible, jealous, and always angry. But it's them. They're codependent and clingy. They're very, very jealous, by the way. They look under the bed because they've been there before, if you know what I'm saying. They're very suspicious. They act very suspiciously. They make you wonder. They're very bad with money, very materialistic and greedy. Yeah, they can't play games anymore. They're hurting for money now. Something wasn't fair, or balanced, or just. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. They're in debt. They tried to say you were unstable, Empress. Good luck with that one. I think they're finding out the hard way. So this card gives me the impression that somebody's got some narcissistic traits going on here. Depends on, I'm not a doctor. Some are not as bad as others. Some are fucking nightmares. But somebody wants you to be discarded, or they discarded you in the past, or you just fit yourself where you fit, right? Maybe you did this. So somebody's jealous. Jelly. Yeah. Something's over. They were greedy, materialistic, and wanted this. They were doing these spells against you to make some money off. Maybe not just you. Maybe that's their MO. Maybe it's a corrupt group of people that do this. There's change here. You're the rising phoenix. There could have been a loss. My condolences yet again. It's coming to light here. It's coming out in the open. They maybe garnered a lot of attention doing this, celebrating somebody's demise. They're heartbroken. You're out in the public talking about it, I think. They're heartbroken. They feel like a fool. They were a fool. Or they were played for a fool. They tried to play you for a fool. You're moving forward. You took a leap of faith, okay? And did something. You moved forward with this information. And now people are seeing it for what it is, right? All that glitters is not gold. There were illusions. Someone's running out of options. They don't have a choice here. They've been stopped. Out of control. That's what we said in the beginning, right? They have to bring back balance, whether it's stealing money, trying to unalive people for money, I heard a death cult. I've never heard of that before. Honest to God, I've never heard of that before. If that, I'll have to look that up. Oh, shit. I didn't bring my book or my pen here. I have to remember death. Okay. I don't know. Chariot reverse. Somebody's out of control. They don't want to take accountability. It's ruin. They didn't want to stop. This is ruin. It's never going to be revisited again. The universe is bringing it way down. Yeah, see? Black magic. Secrets are coming out now. Rejected, feeling alone, moping, pouting. The Dark High Priest in reverse. People are turning their backs on this Dark High Priest and Dark High Priestess. It's a couple. Or friends, or it could be it doesn't matter. There's a couple of people doing it. It could be coven. It could be a whole whack of people. It's illumination. Maybe somebody's going to... This could be a breaking the law, or they were doing dark manipulation, dark energy manipulation. Letting go, letting God, okay? Letting go of wanting to have power and control over this. People are... They're accruing losses, I'm telling you. This wasn't fair or balanced. People are realizing you were innocent, sweet, and kind. Didn't deserve any of it. Highly intuitive and psychic, right? You knew what this group were doing, okay? I'm a leader, look at me. Yeah, but it's burned down. What kind of a leader are you? I can't get hurt. Yeah, you can. You devalued an empress. This chaotic energy, wanting power and control, right? You're under judgment. There's awareness here. Somebody wants a second chance, right? They were vicious. They were malicious, self-absorbed, emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative. They're in their cups and in their feels right now because they lied. This is bad news. They threw rocks and hit hands. They felt entitled. This is bad news. It caused a lot of chaos and drama in people's worlds. And now they're acting like, what, me? I don't know what you're talking about. People are blocking them. They're avoiding them. They don't know what to do. They're acting like a victim now. Victimizers acting like a victim. Isn't that something? Watching from afar. But you've blocked them from watching you, maybe. They were planning. You're moving forward, or they were. Or they're moving forward, yeah. This is a false contract. Ending a collaboration here, or a contract. Ending this is karmic. They're very karmic. It's over. It's a one-sided deal. It's over. They have no faith. They have no spiritual protection. They're losing hope. They could be very sick. All for money. Wanting your destiny, maybe. But this is change. It was destined to happen. Because you need to go where you need to go in life, right? You're working in service to the divine, maybe. You have gifts and talents that you need to show the world. Heal the world. Not just one person. Many people have. But this is just one story or one aspect of it. Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. Because of your sound choices here, you used your higher wisdom. You parted ways with this karmic. You're coming into your spiritual inheritance or some sort of wealth, prosperity. The eyes of beauty, positive expectations, clarity. You knew you kept your vibe positive. You knew, and you had a great deal of faith. 25, you overcame. You knew that the universe was involved. You knew it was universally driven, so you just stood back. You let it happen. And that's the way, when the divine or your spirit team tells you, hold back, just do your healing, concentrate on you and your home, your future, let us do the dirty work. Don't try to interfere. There's nothing you should have to do, like pick up the phone and call people, or, you know what I mean? Let them do the work. They called in a storm, 30 boils down to a 3. In reverse, it's chaotic energy, very greedy and selfish and possessive, materialistic and or promiscuous. You could be a mother. There could be a pregnancy involved. I don't know. But you could be a divine feminine as well. Fated to suffer. Yes, they are. They've been stopped here, okay? They were working out of their shadow side, poisoning people, either their minds, poisoning people's bodies with fucking drugs, alcohol, tempting them to do shit they shouldn't be doing. They've been stopped, though, okay? Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand in gambling. They took a huge gamble and they lost. They were hiding a lot. But on the other side of the coin, you've probably been told by spirit and by the divine, do not show your hand. Do not say too much. And you obeyed. You're very obedient. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. So you could have been dealing with a soulmate or soulmates. Everybody's a soulmate to us in one way or another. And or you're coming into contact with a new soulmate. Take it as applies. Loyalty. You were loyal. They weren't. They discard people. They use them and abuse them, right? And then it's gone. Something to do with hygiene here. Spiritual and or physical. And travel and the side piece. Healthy. Birth. I don't know. Take it for, you're not worried though. Worries in reverse. Take it for what it is. It's kind of all over the place. My apologies, but as you know, there's nothing I can do about it. They set the pace, right? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. How are we ending the read for today for the collective? What is the final message here for the collective? Woo, okay. Message in a bottle. 15 double energy. 1 and 5 is 6. This could be a higher level soulmate connection. that you left and or you're going into. You could have left a karmic relationship, a one-sided deal, or it could have been contracts here. Somebody's bound to the devil. You saw through the illusions and unstuck yourself. You know what I mean? You left it behind. You're not toxic. So to the sea in reverse. They've been stopped. Chariot in reverse, okay? Out of control. They can't move. They can't travel. They can't... I take this as the Six of Swords in reverse. They can't move on. They can't escape this. They're in hot water. Mending. Yeah. The divine won't let them move on until they fix what they broke. 52, 7 against the Chariot. So 7s is pretty important in this read today. Could be 52 years old, or this started when you were 52. Date is blind, doesn't have to be. Born in 52. But you're mending things, or somebody wants to mend with you. Co-create. You're co-creating with the divine. They want to work with you. 40 boils down to 4. That's the Emperor. You bossed up, took back your power. You could be in a leadership position. The divine's placing you in a leadership position. You could be dealing with a boss, a father, or this could be you. The boss, the father, male or female, doesn't matter, okay? There could have been some corruption going on. I don't know. It's in the upright, though. So you've elevated. And quickly, because cheetahs are quick, right? Quick as a mammal. But you used your higher wisdom as well. You ascended very quickly. Something new is hatching for you, so congratulations. You had to walk a tightrope for a while. That's what I'm picking up, right? Walking the Wire from Imagine Dragons. If I remember, I'll post that song too. If I can remember what song I said I was going to post earlier. I don't remember now. I have to go back and listen. Sorry. With these reads, and I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm sure I'm not. Once I say the read, I forget what it is. Because, if it's not my story, and boom, the energy's gone, right? It's weird. It's just weird how it happens. 15, message in a bottle. Communication, a sign, a Cledon, the ancient name for spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. So, I guess I'm the speaker, pointing away for you. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. Now, I don't know if I brought this up a couple days ago. Learn allegory. Learn how to decipher symbolism in art. In you know what I'm saying? The masters of yesteryear, if you look at their paintings, there's a lot of clues there. Okay? It's kind of like a mystery. It's kind of fun once you start seeing it. Even on architecture, on buildings, older buildings, you look at the stonework and the artwork in and out of the buildings. It's a sign. They're trying to tell you something. It's wild, especially if you go to Washington, D.C., and you look at the ceilings, the inner ceilings of these majestic buildings. They're trying to tell you something. I digress, sorry. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this. Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. Congratulations. 7 in reverse, protection to the sea. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There's no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, like I said earlier. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. What did I say earlier? The Spirit's telling you, sit at home, work on you, heal. We're taking care of whatever we got to do here on your behalf. Trust and believe that the most important thing here is to have that faith and keep faithful. Keep your vibes up. Don't let doubt creep into your head. That is a true manifestor killer right there. Okay, 52 mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The oracle's message: each time we're hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over again. Now's the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So if you haven't done that already, please do so. Or this is somebody you're dealing with. They're thinking, shit, you know, I can't hold on to this negativity any longer. It's just hurting me. And it is, okay? It is. Resentment, blame, all of that stuff. It's only hurting you. Right? Let's end on a high note. Spirit guides, spirit angels, and such. Twilight. How are we ending this read? Please be collective. Woo! We got this yesterday. 3, Empress. Bossed up, right? Somebody was playing games. You had to be very discerning and very strategic. Okay? You had to play the game. You had to follow through. Take the steps to get to the other side of the board. Okay? And be queened. King or queen. You know what I mean? Crowned, I should say. This is not a game. I'm not looking at life as a game here, okay? Some people think of it as a game. I've heard them say that. It's not a game. It's serious, right? You have to always be ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, over. The Divine's giving you enough information to see what's coming down the pike, so you prepare, you know? 21, consanguinity. It's over. You could be online, too. But something's over. 3, again. Okay, this resonates. 7s and 3s here. So 21's at the world, ending of cycles, moving and or traveling. You could be very protected. This is victory, by the way. And then we have 26 in reverse, 8 in reverse. They wanted power and control over you and dominance. They had no integrity, loyalty, and honesty. They wanted to intimidate you or scare you into doing their bidding. Possibly you hurt their pride and their ego. Well, that's their problem, okay? They lost control of you and or the situation. They don't want you gaining control. 3 again in the reverse. This is chaotic energy. Wanting power and control or power of attorney over your affairs. Maybe you weren't even aware of it. Where's my money? Stonewall. Meanwhile, they're making money, living off your money. 3, positivity. It's okay to let others fight your battles for you now and then. You can't be the best at everything after all, but don't surrender your free will to someone else in exchange for security. Letting someone else handle all your problems gives away your power. So maybe this has something to do with money, family, whatever, your health. If you give somebody else the absolute power over you, well, what does absolute power do? Right? We all know the end result of that. It corrupts. It's absolute corruption. Letting someone else handle all your problems gives away your power. There will come a time when you struggle against the bonds of passive observation and long for more independence. Perhaps that time has already arrived. In the light aspect, you aren't helpless. You are not helpless in this situation, however tempting it may be to pretend so. So, you know you have options, and the Divine and or your spirit team will, they'll present the options. They'll tell you what to do, okay? When the time is right. Like I said, strengthen that resolve and that faith. They won't steer you wrong. Consanguinity, 21. Some people feel like family, whether they share our blood or not. Friends can be even closer than kin because you are drawn together by common interests and values. Who are those people in your life? Are you giving them enough time and attention? Reach out to your soul sister or brother. Trust them with your innermost hopes and fears. You've been keeping things bottled up inside you for too long. You are not alone. In the light aspect, make close affinity alliances in every realm of your life. It's time to go out there and search out for your soul tribe. The time is right. 26 in reverse. Acceleration, pardon me. Full speed ahead. Throw caution to the winds and move as quickly as you can now. Make decisions, embrace change. Trust your own judgment and the judgment of your allies. Whatever you've been procrastinating about is running out of time if you want to do it well. Any more delay will only diminish the outcome. Timing's everything, and the timing is right. In the dark aspect, someone may try to trip you up. Call ahead to clear the path. So they're trying to trip you up. If somebody that you haven't heard from for a while and you suspect we're playing in your energy or doing shit behind your back, they're trying to clear a path, an open path towards you, or maybe, why am I getting in my head? They want to know when you're going to be home or not, so they can come over and try to steal something, take something, evidence maybe, see what you know. I don't know. Take it as it applies. It's different for everybody, but that's what I'm picking up. It's like sending out a drone to see if the path is clear. Are you going to freak out on me when I show up at the door? You know what I mean? I don't know where drone came from. That doesn't make sense, does it? But it's something like that. They want to feel your... They want to dip their toe into the water to see just how hot under the collar you can get, or you are, concerning what this is. They did something they shouldn't have done, and they screwed you over. And now they're scared to come forth. They want to dip their toe in, like I said. I don't know. It's up to you if you allow them. It's up to you, okay? It's a free world. All I know is if you ended cycles with karmics in the past and you allow them back in, you're in for a doozy of another karmic cycle. It gets worse. So it's just advice. I can't tell you what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.